Revelation 12 unfolds like a dramatic cosmic vision, a story of conflict, rescue, and triumph. It reveals the unseen spiritual battle behind human history and God's ultimate victory over evil. John sees a great sign in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, the moon under her feet, and a crown of 12 stars. She is pregnant and in labor, ready to give birth. This woman represents God's people, often understood as Israel or the faithful community that brings forth the Messiah. As the woman cries out in labor, another sign appears. A fiery red dragon, with 7 heads and 10 horns, stands before the woman. His goal is simple and sinister, to devour her child the moment he is born. The dragon symbolizes Satan, determined to stop God's plan from the very beginning. The woman gives birth to a male child, one who is destined to rule all nations with an iron rod. This is a clear reference to Jesus Christ. Before the dragon can harm him, the child is caught up to God and his throne, symbolizing Christ's victory and ascension. The woman flees into the wilderness, where God protects and nourishes her for a set period, often interpreted as God sustaining his people during times of persecution. Suddenly, the scene shifts. Michael and his angels wage war against the dragon. The dragon and his angels fight back, but they are not strong enough. They are cast out of heaven and thrown down to the earth. A loud voice declares victory. Salvation and power and the kingdom of our God have come. But it also warns that the devil is filled with furious anger, knowing his time is short. On earth, the dragon turns again to the woman, the people of God. But God gives her 2 wings of a great eagle, enabling her to escape into the wilderness, a symbol of divine rescue and protection. The dragon pours out water like a flood to sweep her away, but the earth helps the woman, swallowing the flood. Frustrated and defeated at every turn, the dragon becomes enraged. He goes off to make war against the rest of her offspring, those who keep God's commandments and hold the testimony of Jesus. This final line reminds believers that the spiritual battle is ongoing, but God ultimately protects his faithful people. Revelation 12 is a powerful reminder that although the enemy wages war, God's plan is unstoppable, Christ is victorious, and his people are never abandoned. The chapter invites us to see beyond earthly struggles and recognize the greater spiritual reality, God's triumph over all evil. Through this narrative, we understand the significance of the cosmic battle that rages behind the scenes of our everyday lives. The imagery of the woman and the dragon illustrates the very essence of good versus evil, and the unwavering hope found in divine intervention. As believers, we are called to stand firm in our faith, knowing that the outcome has already been determined. The power of God prevails over the forces of darkness, assuring us that even in times of trial, we are not alone. The narrative serves as a beacon of hope, encouraging us to persevere, as we are assured of God's protection and provision. In the end, the message is clear. God's love and righteousness will ultimately prevail, and his people will emerge triumphant against the adversary, steadfast in their commitment to his commandments and the testimony of Jesus. The chapter not only paints a vivid picture of spiritual realities, but also calls us to engage with them, recognizing that our struggles are part of a larger story that ends in victory.